In this day and age, there are more people ordering stuff on the internet than ever before. It makes sense, as how technology is advancing by the day. Now, you see, this doesn't mean that the technology is flawless. There are flaws with everything, of course, but something does truly stand out, especially when it comes to pre-ordering things online. Here's why I think that pre-ordering stuff online is possibly the worst thing that anyone can possibly do. The first one is that you're basically jumping the gun on a product. It's like pre-ordering a video game. Like, this new Halo game is going to be the best one that's ever come out because that's how it is advertised. However, there are no real reviews for the game until it actually comes out. If you pre-order the game, you buy it at full price and you take it home and you basically review it yourself before anyone else does. What happens if you don't like the product? Well, you could always return it, but who says you're going to get the full price for it? Exactly. So pre-ordering stuff is basically kind of dumb because you don't know exactly what you're going to get. Of course, it's always nice to see reviews of the product, especially if you've poured hours and hours of looking into reviews of the product you have ordered online. Of course, there's no real date of delivery. The company may promise that they are delivering on a certain date, but they have to keep up with inventory and sometimes they cannot, but of course I'm going to get into that later on. So a company can say that they're shipping September 9th, but it might just not. Sometimes they might have to delay your product into a later date because of an overwhelming amount of people that pre-ordered. And also, speaking about shipping, the company also uses one that's associated with it. Like, for example, I don't want to say any names, but FedEx. You see, FedEx is associated with this one company, right? But what if you don't like FedEx? What if you don't like their services? Perhaps you want the package to come on Monday, but they only ship on Tuesdays through Fridays. You see, it's these little things that just makes it suck. And lastly, the most important thing is that the company bases these numbers on a guess, on the pre-orders. So let's say 100 million people pre-order this phone, right? Well, that could be true and anyone can make the argument and say that, well, the number of pre-orders is the number of phones they make. But the thing is, you have to take into account that they have to make the phones beforehand of all the pre-orders and then they send them out. If more people order than 100 million phones, or 100,000 I think I said, then they have to make more and they have to do this thing called the back order, which basically means that they have to tell the manufacturer to make more of the phones. You see, that's why pre-ordering just sucks, and it's a lot better to wait until the product is fully out on the market, until all the reviews are out, to make a better decision for yourself. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the like button down below, and if you want to see more of my content, please click the subscribe button down below. It greatly helps this channel.